everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. I'm your host, Michael Tabor, podcasting from the Catskills. How about that? How about that for an introduction? Okay, getting right into this. Okay, so my previous video, the video I posted on YouTube this morning, I was talking about, I think the title was Those Damn Kids, the amazing Generation Z. And the topic, I discussed how every generation, each generation that comes along, every generation, the older generation always resents the younger generation, the preceding generation, right? Happens all the time. This has been going on since time immemorial, right? I'm a baby boomer, tail end. I don't have this resentment because I'm a progressive liberal. I fucking love it. I love it. I know there's a zero-sum thing, and I get into it in my video. That yes, these Gen Zs, Generation Z, they're freaking amazing. I love the millennials most, like the techie people. I'm really interested in tech. And I guess one of the reasons is because I'm horrible with technology. I'm getting better, though. But I love tech theory. Like, I read, one of my favorite books, I talk about this all the time, is Nick Bostrom's Superintelligence, Simulation Theory, and all that. It's just that I can't do it. I can't code, and the technical stuff is hard for me. I could do it, I just don't have the knowledge, right? If you teach me, I pick up pretty quick. But anyway, I digress, as I always do. So anyway, Generation Z, let's just say you have Generation Z, Generation X. I'm sorry, let me go back. I skipped one. Generation Z, Millennials, Generation X, Baby Boomers, and then if you want to go really way back, the Greatest Generation, as Tom Brokaw wrote a book about, right? Interestingly, actually, Brokaw was a baby boomer, right? I don't know when Brokaw was born, 1930, something like that. The Greatest Generation is even earlier. I think they were born like 19 teens, something like that. Okay, real interesting stuff. So I was talking about these, now I almost forgot what I was going to say. These great, okay, now I know. Okay, so the thing is, there's all this resentment and like the hatred or despise. It's not like you hate this younger generation, although some people do. But you're a parent or something, you're like frustrated. These fucking kids, they're disrespectful. They don't understand. They don't have any values. They don't have a work ethic. You hear that all the time. This younger generation are lazy, no work ethic at all. You hear that all the time. Broken record, we've heard it before. Okay, so but here's the thing, and this is what I want to talk about. That kid that you resent is going to be an old fuck, too, just like you, right? If you're an older person, you're my age, and you resent, like, sure enough, in a couple of decades, he's going to be just like you, and he's going to be complaining about the new generation. Life is not static. It's a process. You have a child. Let's say you're a grandmother, you're a grandfather, your son had a child, infant. The kid's one day going to be a 90-year-old man, hopefully. Maybe with this technology and CRISPR technology, maybe he'll live to 300. But who knows? We don't stay the same. You see a disrespectful 12-year-old, he's going to be a 65-year-old. And he's going to be doing the same thing. Oh, this younger generation. Now, here's a way to think about this. Perhaps we could get along better. Like this younger, disrespectful, insolent 16-year-old kid, snot-nosed kid, if he understands, and he's not going to understand it because he's just a kid, I'm going to live forever, right? You're going to be my age someday, so have some respect. I know that my people who are older than me, right? People who are in their 70s, 80s, 90s, I'm going to be 78 if I'm lucky, if I live long enough, someday. That kid, 16-year-old snot-nosed kid, is going to be 80 years old and have arthritis and have health problems, maybe cancer or heart disease. I'll leave it. I'm going to leave this. I'm going to end this here. What my father said. My father had a heart attack when he was 49. I was a sophomore in high school, and it totally destroyed me and rocked my world. And it changed my father. Like, he became a bitter man after his heart attack. And I understand. I'm not going to get into this now. I've done a couple of videos on this, but I remember talking to him, and he kept saying, Mike, your health, the most important thing. And he had a heart attack, by the way. And if I'd eat fatty foods, but back then, it was the fat was the enemy, not sugar, all right? That's another video recording. But he'd say, Mike, stop, no baking or red meat or any of that. And I mean, I'm a disrespectful, punky kid, you know? I'm like, fuck it. I don't care. We're all going to, I used to always say to my father, who cares? We're all going to die anyway. Real asshole, right? My father says, you know what? You'll see. You'll see, Mike. You'll know it. Like, I had a heart attack. I had triple bypass surgery. I had a heart attack. It feels like an elephant on your chest, and you can't breathe, and you're in the hospital for 4 weeks or whatever it is. You know, they crush, you know, they smash your, break open your rib cage and take your heart and like take an artery from your calf, and you know what bypass is. Okay, someday, Mike. I know it was kind of a mean thing to say, but it's the truth. We all grow old, if we're lucky. Lucky enough to not suffer an accident and die prematurely. And we're all going to get sick. We're all going to get sick, we're all going to get old, and we're all going to die. If we understand that, maybe we won't have this all the time between the generations. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here on Tabor Talk. Podcasting from the Catskills.